AV.
Hey, what?
Podcast. So when we reboot the season, was this series, are we gonna like?
What do you mean? There's nothing different. We're not gonna change.
Like when the world ends after this episode, which will inevitably happen because of our awful luck.
Yeah, we're really bad at luck, dude.
I suck at it.
This has happened like 15 times and we've never posted it because we were too embarrassed.
We were too embarrassed.
That the world ended.
We were too embarrassed that every time we filmed the final episode of the podcast, the world kept ending.
But we're not embarrassed anymore. No.
So this is not the final episode.
We're confident, dude.
We're confident.
We're confident. We're confident that this is not gonna get... This is not
Avery,
gonna end the world.
We can't lead with that.
I'm confident that this is not gonna end the coming world.
The first joke of the podcast cannot be confident.
You were the one who made the joke.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have a guest.
We have a guest. So, hold on. Let me just say something to the face. To the face. Hello, face. I don't know why you got here, and why you're just a face of skin implanted into our wall, which is very much not skin, but it sort of merges and becomes wall at some point. So it's like half skin, half wall.
That's really weird. I was gonna ask about that.
A special half skin, half wall substance.
I thought it was pretty insensitive to ask about that.
The thing is, I
in the wall
had that installed.
Installed?
I had that face installed.
Like today?
I had the face installed because I thought it would be really fun.
It's screaming in pain.
It's not screaming.
I mean, it's not screaming anymore.
It was screaming, though. Yeah, like when you said it's screaming in pain, you meant like regularly it is.
Yeah.
And it keeps us up, but like it's a...
I actually calculated it's like every few hours.
It's just a baby. Well, it's not a baby face, but
it's like an adult man's face in a wall.
Well, every time he grows facial hair, it's kind of interesting. Every time he should grow a beard, the facial hair just falls out onto the floor. So it just every once in a while he shoots out little facial hairs in his sleep. He goes and it just shoot out.
Is that our guest today?
So no, that's not our guest today. I was just gonna say that I had that installed, and I just feel like I have to address it. So I had it installed.
Like we have to have him talk for himself.
No, not right now. In a second, but not right now. See, I was just gonna say I've had that installed because in season 2, I thought a recurring bit we could do is that we could go to the face and see how the face is doing.
Yeah, because it's not going to end this time.
You could check how the face is doing in season 2. But I had it installed early. I had it installed early, and then now I realize that hopefully if the continuity in the world doesn't end in this episode, then we can just have it in season 2. But
we can just have it in season 2.
Usually that doesn't happen, and we get so embarrassed that we have to restart.
Yeah, we have to restart, and then sometimes we do post it, but then only on a alternate account that no one knows
alternate
about.
Account that we have
that no one knows about,
and the profile picture is the face.
Yeah, the profile picture
is the face, which in fact is melding into the wall, and between the skin there is a sort of half skin, half wall substance, which I'm calling Walken. Christopher Walken.
That was so bad, dude.
That was all. That was all actually lead up to that punchline.
That was such
so. If you liked that joke,
impression,
Christopher Walken.
Dude, do you even know how he talks?
And today's guest is Christopher
Walls.
And today's guest is... That's what the face is called. We do call it the face, but his legal name is Christopher Wallskin.
Damn, you're too much, dude.
Yeah, or am I not enough?
I don't know. It's up to the world to decide.
Yeah. Well, we could ask Christopher Wallskin. That could be our face question of the day. So there's a new recurring segment, our face question of the episode, where we ask the face in our wall, Christopher Wallskin, a question. So, Mr. Face, Mr. Face, what was it? What were we gonna ask it? It was something about if I'm funny or something.
If you're too funny for the world.
Oh, if I'm too much. If I'm too much.
You're too much.
Yeah. Mr. Christopher Wolfkin. Am I too much? What did he say?
I don't know.
I felt like there was a little part at the end.
Oh
there.
God, there's blood coming out of his mouth.
I don't know if that's his mouth.
What is it then?
I think it's probably his mouth.
What is that hole then?
I can't really tell. Because that has to be his mouth. But like if you flip him on his side, it's still a face.
What?
So like, you know those images where like if you look at them reversed, it's like a different image, but it's still a face? Like that one with the witch and the young woman.
What?
There's a picture with a witch and a young woman.
I know the one image where it's
like a bunny and a duck.
I know the one image where it looks like two people about to kiss, but if you look at it invertedly, it's the like vase.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like that. So like if you flip the face, it's still a face. No matter what angle you look at it.
That's weird.
But that's why I had it installed because that's why I had it installed in the wall. Because if you could flip it, it would just be weird and it would bend my brain too much. That's also probably why I was a little too embarrassed to do the finale we filmed. Had to put it on our secret second channel with the profile picture that is the face.
Yeah, search secret second channel with a profile that's the face on YouTube.
That's the name of it.
That's the name of it.
Okay, so we do have a guest.
We do have a guest, yes.
We do have a very good guest for today's awesome finale to season 1 of the podcast.
Yeah.
And his name... Her name?
You don't know?
You got the guest this episode. I didn't... You got my turn was last time, and I fucked up to be frank, and we had to do an Office episode, and it wasn't very good.
Oh yeah, I did get someone. But I'm not sure when they're gonna come, dude.
You're not sure when they're gonna be confident. We're bringing the bit back.
That's not.
That's what we've all been waiting for.
We've all been waiting for that bit to come.
I swear, there's a guy named Jeremy someday and he's listening to this podcast and he's listening with rapt attention. He was like, "Oh,
that's gonna be our most watched part."
God. And then we said the confident joke, and he was like, "Oh, that's so funny! That's so funny! Say that more! Say that more!" And then we got to the part where we
What is this show?
We got to that part where we talked about the face, right? And Jeremy was like tuning out. He was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll watch Skibidi Toilet on YouTube Shorts instead." And then we got to the part where we said confident again, and Jeremy was like, "Oh, I'm gumming my pants! I'm so excited! Oh, I love it when they say confident. It's so funny! It's so funny! Oh, it's the funniest joke that has ever been made!"
Hey guys,
Hello?
I just made a weird explosion sound with my voice.
Can you speak up?
No!
Can you please speak up? I don't know if our audience
I have a medical problem that makes me small-voiced. Because I'm small.
Because you're small. Try to speak up.
I'm 2 inches tall.
That's why I can't see you, I reckon.
You just assumed that was coming out of nowhere.
I assumed it was the face.
You assumed that was the face that with that voice.
Oh, I'm in pain. I'm doing an impression of the face.
No, the face sounds more like a yelling guy who screams at the top of his lungs.
But I can't do that. I'm small.
Oh God, I'm coughing up blood. Hey Avery, so the world's not gonna end this episode.
Yeah, the
right?
world's not gonna end, dude.
Okay, good. So little man, what's your name?
My name is Joey.
So somehow you got quieter.
Joey is my name.
Oh, Joey. Got it, Joey. And why did you name that?
Why am I named Joey?
Yeah, what?
Because I
What
was
is it?
born this way.
Why did
Don't just ask someone why they're named the way. You wouldn't ask why I'm short.
Actually,
That's just insensitive.
okay, that was actually my next question. Because most people, when they're short, they're like yay tall.
Most
But
people?
you're,
What do you mean by most people?
I mean by
Are you
most,
making fun of my...
I mean a majority of
Are
people.
you making fun of my... Are you making fun of my size?
There's nothing wrong with your size, it's about how you use
I'm
it.
gonna
but-
bite the shit out of your toes. And then feed them to you. You fucking up, dude. You can't be saying that shit to me.
Avery,
What?
who is this?
No, because usually in the podcast episodes, you're the one who talks. With
Yeah.
the other guy.
I know, but
Yeah, I'm just listening.
I feel threatened.
I can help if I need to help.
But you don't wanna.
But like he's harmless.
Homeless?
He's harmless.
Okay. I was just gonna ask.
Why?
Most people.
I'm not harmless. I'm gonna bite the shit out of your penis. You're covered in weird blood.
Look,
Why are you bleeding?
we can't talk about
Why
that.
are you
right now.
bleeding so
If you
much?
address it, it's only gonna get worse. Okay.
You're like bleeding so much.
Okay.
God, I'm bleeding so much. What's going on here?
It just don't address it. It only gets worse.
What's going on here, dude?
Okay, so
Ah!
so you're short.
Ah!
We can work with that.
I'm not short.
Okay.
I'm just physically disabled.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just wanted to know sort of how you experience things a little differently from everyone.
Short is just a little offensive, though.
What should I call you instead?
Tall.
Yeah?
I just want to be big. Like the big kids. They always make fun of my size. They're
Well,
so mean.
Personally, I think that you're a big dog in the doghouse.
I'm not big and I'm not a dog. My wife left me.
No, little guy.
My wife
Boy,
left me
Joey.
for a big, bad boy.
A big,
What the fuck, dude?
He's been
I'm
a very
sorry,
bad,
I just can't not laugh at that. Like, what the
He's
fuck?
a big bad boy, and he's been a very naughty boy, and he
I'm
deserves
not
to
a
be
big
punished.
bad boy.
Not you.
I'm talking about the fucking one
I
guy
know,
who
I know.
stole my wife.
I know. Stop. Stop.
Stop what?
Stop, like, getting so defensive. You're
He
making.
stole my wife.
I know. He stole your wife.
That was fucked up.
That was messed
That was
up.
really fucked up.
So what was the guy's? So what? So describe.
Has my voice changed? Because sometimes I just start to get a little, like, high.
That's fine. You can get high. Describe the man who stole your wife.
I would not be pro, like, getting high on
I guess
a
that's true. He is like
podcast.
he's like an inch tall. So if he gets
But
high,
he had an ex-wife.
like
He
what
got
kind of
stolen by a big...
what kind of bong could he smoke?
Are you laughing at
What?
me?
What kind of like shit could he smoke? He's so
What
small.
kind of shit could I smoke?
Yeah, like what would you smoke?
I smoke doobies. Fat doobies.
Are they like regular size or are they like extra
They're
small?
fat. They're fat doobies. Really fat doobies.
Oh, the more I laugh, the more the pain sets in.
I'm bleeding so much.
I'm bleeding so much too.
I'm bleeding so much, too.
Do you think that this is the end of the world, or do you think it's just the face?
What I think is that I'm bleeding because I'm small. God thinks I deserve to die.
No, it's not because you're small. You can't blame all of your fucking problems on that. Okay,
It seems
it's because
to come
God.
up a lot.
No, it's because God hates you specifically. It's not because you're small.
What?
He hates me too.
What?
Yeah.
That's
So I hope that makes you feel better.
That doesn't make me feel any
Well, it made
fucking
me feel better because it made me feel special.
It didn't make me feel fucking special. God fucking hates me. I'm gonna go to hell.
What if it's not that God hates you, is that I love you and God hates me?
Dude, I pray every day. I'm Christian. What the fuck do I want? What the fuck do I want?
You go to church every
What
day?
the fuck does it want?
Do you go to church on Sundays?
Every fucking day, dude.
Every day.
He said every day. He means every day when he says every day.
He said he prays every day, but he said
I pray every day.
But do you go to church every Sunday? Or
Every other day.
the church isn't even open all those days. Not every church, at least.
Not when you ask if it is. No, not if you slip through the little crack.
Oh, for the keyhole.
The keyhole, yeah.
So you slip. So when church isn't open, you break in.
I don't break in. They just don't lock it good enough. I feel like my voice has changed a lot.
Well, Joey, we have a few questions
But I'm
for you.
really high right
Okay,
now.
Avery, this is a list of questions. Avery, hold on, talk to me.
Wait. Yeah.
Avery, yeah.
Yeah.
These questions imply that this guy is Joey from Friends.
He's not Joey from Friends.
Well, the first of all is like, how? The first question is written out like this, and I'm gonna read it. It says, "How was it like to be on Friends?" Da, 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 clap, clap, clap. The whole, and then it's just the whole theme song like transcribed.
Just go with it.
And then, so the next question is, I don't
we
even
should-
know the theme song to Friends. I
Let's
can't.
just go with it. Let's just create one. Let's just
An episode of Friends?
a full episode.
Okay, Joey. What we're gonna do
Yeah.
today is we're gonna do a thing we like to do on our podcast. We did this with The Office. We're going to make an episode of Friends.
Oh, I was in there.
I've never seen you when you were in Friends.
I broke into the set.
You broke into the set.
Yeah.
So you were in Friends.
I was in a
Avery, who wrote these questions? Who wrote these questions? Was this Jance Dance?
I got him from Wikipedia.
You got them from Wikipedia.
.com, yeah.
You plagiarized questions for a
.org, I mean. Fuck. .org. Sorry.
.org.
Sorry to dead name them.
But anyway, you got questions off of Wikipedia?
Yes.
I cheat on all my shit. You should use Golf AI.
What?
Golf AI.
Golf AI?
Yeah,
What the fuck is that? What?
Golf AI.
Are you here to spread your AI propaganda?
Golf AI is an AI platform that I use daily.
You're here to.
While I'm praying.
While you're praying, you use Golf AI to pray.
No,
Get the fuck out of here.
I use it.
What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are? You can't. You forgetting. Back me up, right, Avery? Wait. You know
Like-
what?
I feel like we can't just kick another person. Like
That would be cliche at this
That would
point.
be
We've only done it
cliche
like
at
8
this
times.
we've done it like.
I guess we could
every
politely ask
episode.
him to leave this time.
Get the fuck out of here,
What the
dude.
no, dude. We just agreed that it's a bad idea and we should
That
politely.
was a joke, dude.
I don't get what humor is.
Okay.
Explain to me what comedy is. Because I think I know.
Have you seen Friends?
No, I'm just in the scene.
Friends is a comedy.
It's not funny. It's not funny to me.
Okay, we're gonna do an episode of Friends. You'll be Joey. There's a joke. This whole
Why
bit.
is everyone who, like, people keep saying that, like, there's not enough black people in shows.
Yeah,
but what I think
that's
is
true.
there's not enough short people in shows. Because
Oh.
I feel misrepresented.
Oh.
Because, hear me out.
Okay, but can't two things be true?
Yeah, I know.
There can be not
Yeah.
enough black people in shows and not enough short people in shows.
But all short people, at least my size, are green.
They're all green.
They're green.
So there aren't enough green people in shows. But there also aren't enough black people in shows.
No, I mean small people, like my size. Green.
Wait, you're a little green man. Do you wear like a white hat and shorts?
No, that would be weird.
Okay, I thought you were a green smurf for a second. Ow, my... Ow! Bro, he just kneed me in the ball.
I'm biting your toes.
Oh, fuck. Stop doing that.
I don't know what you thought I was.
We're gonna do an episode of Friends. Okay.
I'm not kneeing you in the balls. I'm just biting on your
Okay,
toenails.
Avery,
tastes
what
good.
characters from Friends do you want? I don't know the characters from Friends.
I don't know either.
I just gotta be friends from Friends.
Let's just go with it.
Okay.
Let's just improv this shit.
I am Joey, and I am from Friends.
No. It's the, no. Friends! Oh, hey, Joey. I'm from Friends.
No, they actually never talked to me. I was just there.
No, the other...
They didn't even see me.
No, you're the other Joey from Friends. You're
Oh,
the Italian one.
there's another Joey.
Can you
from
do an
Friends?
Italian accent? I think he's Italian. Isn't he Italian?
It's me, Italian boy.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Joey. I want to be a fashion designer.
I think that's very meatballs.
The fuck, dude? Are you racist? The fuck?
I think the thing... Avery, we can't... No, Avery, we can't say that he's racist for doing that. When last episode we did it, we made Matt from The Office extremely Italian.
No, but that was funny though.
Why was that funny?
I'm bleeding out,
I'm bleeding out too. I'm losing blood rapidly.
and the sky is falling.
Should we ask the face what we should do, or is he just gonna yell again? I can't afford another noise complaint.
Yeah.
Face, what should we do?
Hi, I'm still here.
Get out of here, Joey.
No,
I could squish you like a bug.
it's a meatball.
I'll crush you like a bug. I'll squash you like a bug. Have you seen George Lucas?
George Lucas is a racist brother. He thinks little people don't deserve to live because bugs. Dude, bugs are my friends, dude.
Are you a bug?
No, but I own a bug.
This is such a weird way to end the season. We're 22 minutes in, and
We're 22 minutes in.
can we
How do you
kick this
know?
guy out?
How do you know how time works, dude?
Can we kick this one out?
Seconds are like the size of me.
Flick. Okay, I flicked him out the window and he landed safely inside of an ambulance. And that really... The ambulance crashed? The call... So, okay, well, doctor... There's another ambulance. Jackhammer. Whoa.
What the fuck is this?
The world's not gonna end. So,
The fuck was it?
Avery, this always happens. Every 10 episodes we make, we get so embarrassed that we don't even upload them. And then on the last episode, the world ends.
I don't think
So,
this matters. Dude.
It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. The world's gonna end
Let's
by the
just
end of this
post
episode.
it anyway, and see if those weird motherfuckers on YouTube will like it.
But the world's gonna end on this episode. And because I would always get so in my head about if the product's good or not. We'd have professional microphones and stuff. We get it all prepared, and the world would end. And the world's gonna end. Maybe next time we should, prep for the world ending, beforehand. With potatoes.
We can't really stop the world from ending. Dude.
But we can, plan for it. We can, the ambulance just crashed here. A pizzeria. Freddy Fazbear! Oh, he exploded. Okay, that's good. Joey is Freddy Fazbear!
I'm still alive and I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm in a Freddy Fazbear suit and now I'm big boy. Now I'm big boy and I'm gonna mash your head until it fucking turns into slime.
Lock the window! Lock the window!
The windows don't close. You remember this?
What do you mean the windows don't close?
Ever since we got the wall, the windows don't close.
The new wall. With the face.
Yeah, the skin.
Oh, by the way, also
wall.
by getting the new wall, we've officially got rid of that image of Jared Fogle. We got rid of it.
We got rid of the image of Jared Fogle and replaced it with Skin Wall.
Yeah, better.
Mr. Skin Wall.
Improvement.
I think so.
Yeah, what's it? Christopher Walskin.
Christopher.
What is this show?
I don't.
This is so stupid.
Don't know.
Oh shit! He just farted.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are we gonna die?
Wait a minute. Oh no. This always happens. This is another thing that always happens. An episode goes by, it's pretty normal, and then into the episode there's a fart joke, and then things just start getting so much worse. Because this is the first fart joke in the entire series. Probably.
It is? No,
Probably.
It probably is.
Probably
What
is.
about Dick one? The Dick.
The Dick Virgins?
The Dick. No, the one where he kept saying he has a big penis.
Oh, he has a very large part. Well, yeah, he liked it. He liked his penis.
I bet there was a fart joke in that one.
I don't
Because
know.
we were talking about private parts, so it's kind of like pretty close.
8 Hog. The worst episode of the podcast, 8 Hog.
8 Hog.
The
That's
episode
the
that I was
worst.
considered pride.
I think the worst episode is the KSI episode.
The grilled chicken episode.
Maybe the gay one though.
Go good chicken episode.
Maybe the gay Halloween one because we were just really bad at them. Like those people
That's
don't
weird.
exist anymore.
Yeah. I've been meaning to ask you about that.
They just disappeared.
You're
Dude.
just gone.
They're gone from existence.
Yeah.
They never were here, dude. The one was like from a different time period, I believe.
Oh, my uncle.
And they just like went Back to the Future.
Yeah, Uncle Sam.
And Back to the Future too. Back to Future.
What a crazy journey we've went on with this podcast over the years. Wow, so many memories. Let's look back at all the episodes. Episode 1, we met an alpha male and got into trauma. Episode 2, we met the Dick Virgin of Einstein. Dick Einstein.
Wait, no, wasn't episode 2 Oblong Ross?
No, episode 2 was Dick Einstein.
It was? Damn.
Episode 3. Oblong Ross.
Was that Oblong Ross or the Halloween?
Grilled chicken episode was Oblong Ross. Oh, episode 3 must have been the Halloween one. We had a Halloween episode. The Halloween gay games. Episode 4.
We played no games, and it wasn't. We didn't really say much things that were gay. It just wasn't relevant to what we.
Oblong Ross, who is now president, and everything's going good in this timeline.
Yeah.
I just felt the need to say that, even though, like, normally when you're in the timeline you're in, you don't feel the need to say that everything's going good in the timeline you're in. But I'm just like, it's really cool how he solved all those wars that were happening. It's really cool how he solved them sort of instantly.
He solved every war.
He solved every war, every single war, and then every country vowed to never do war again because they discovered that it was actually bad.
Wait, did we have him on again, dude?
We should have.
Because like, that would be weird. I don't remember.
If we had the president on, that would be.
I'm not good at remembering.
That episode would pop off probably.
But Kid President is a really nice guy, dude.
Kid president? Who?
Kid President is really nice. Hot take. But KSI isn't really nice.
Oh, we did get KSI.
KSI is kind of fucked.
I'm so confused about what you're talking about now. Talking about Oblong Ross. Your brain is getting mushy because of the blood lost.
Yeah, probably because of the blood loss.
Anyway.
I just want to...
And we had a normal episode, I think. That was very normal. And I birthed children. Birthed 2 children.
That happened. That was funny.
That was really cool.
That was really funny.
That was one of my favorite things.
It's really funny.
Actually, what's your favorite moment from the podcast?
I don't
Before
know.
the world ends.
I think it was funny when, like, we tried to do a normal episode. Cat That wasn't fun. But one of my favorite moments
It's funny because you kept trying to be like, it's gotta be perfect, and I was like, nah.
One of my favorite moments I got to have on the podcast is when I had my 2 beautiful children.
Yeah, that was in the same episode, right?
Yeah, it was a good one.
I'm gonna die, dude.
Guys, go watch the normal episode.
Probably gonna die. I'm probably gonna die, dude.
And so it ends. Our 2 boys dying of blood loss. One final time before everything resets. Stay tuned for Pity Me Podcast Season 2. Will our boys find a way out of this time loop? Will the face become a reoccurring segment? Will, I don't know. Will there be a guest? Will they make more songs?
So I'm not dead, dude.
Will they have a theme song this
Dude.
time?
Dude.
Shit, the narrator out.
The narrator? What? What the fuck? There's a narrator? I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I don't know. The world's probably gonna end. I mean, kind of used to it by now, but it's so tiring. I just wish I got through this because I know it's gonna end up bad. I know something's gonna happen. And then everything's gonna reset. And it's gonna be normal. And everyone's gonna write it off like it's like we're back before this happened. But we're just stuck in a time loop. Anyway, I'm gonna go fuck off and die. No. I changed my mind, dude. I really think, like, I don't know.